We've all been there, scrolling through social media, seeing people who seem to have it all figured out from a young age. It can feel like if you haven't made it by a certain age, you never will. But I'm here to tell you that's one of the biggest myths out there. And I want to share a story that proves it. The story of a woman who completely reinvented her life when most people are thinking about slowing down. Let's talk about Julia Child. Today, her name is synonymous with French cuisine, joyful cooking, and that iconic warbling voice. She's a culinary legend. But did you know that for the first half of her life, she had almost nothing to do with cooking? She went to college, worked in advertising, and during World War II, she even had a fascinating career as a top-secret researcher for the precursor to the CIA. She traveled the world, met her husband, Paul Child, and lived a full and interesting life. But a master chef, not even close. In her own words, her early attempts at cooking were mostly disasters. The big change happened in 1948. Julia and her husband moved to Paris. She was 36 years old, and it was there at a restaurant in Rouen that she had a meal that changed everything. It was sole moinera simple fish dish, but prepared with such exquisite French technique that it sparked a revelation. She fell head over heels in love with French food. This wasn't just a casual interest, it was a passion that took hold of her. So, what did she do? At age 37, she enrolled in the world-famous Le Cordon Bleu cooking school. Now, imagine this. She was an American woman, over 6 feet tall, in a class full of younger, male French Army veterans who were training to be professional chefs. She didn't speak the language fluently at first. She was an outsider in every sense of the word. So, if you're feeling stuck, or if you think it's too late to pursue that thing you've always dreamed of, whether it's learning an instrument, starting a business, going back to school, or even just mastering a new skill, remember the tall American woman in Paris who decided, at an age many would consider too late, to start over. Your journey is your own. Your timeline is your own. It's never too late to have your soul moinia moment and begin again. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. See you next time.